Hey guys, look, we look like we're part of like a gang. In black nylon. Welcome back to my channel. So this is my client Glenda. Isn't she pretty? So Glenda came to me about 6 months ago, maybe a little bit less, probably like 5 months ago, and she had about 3 inches of regrowth. And so what I did was I took her back to her natural, so we did a root color, and I pulled it through in between. If you guys want to see that, if I have a client, I will, another client that I'll do that and show you guys. And then we balayaged her to this beautiful ombre, and look how good that still looks. Look at that blend. You don't see a line anywhere. Don't you love it? Mm-hmm. Glenda's not one to be in the shop every 8 weeks, so doing the Balayage Ombre is the best for her. And honestly, any of you guys out there thinking about doing it, this is the time to do it, because it's here to stay, in my opinion, but it's also a trend. So probably in 10 years we're gonna be like, why the hell are my roots so dark? You know what I mean? So do it now while you can. So she's back, and we're just gonna take her a little bit lighter this time, give her a nice trim. And yeah, so it's gonna be, you know, my typical technique, but you're gonna see it. Yay! All right, guys. So with this look, I use the Tang Pure Enlightenment lightener, and I used it with the high volume. Tang says the high is 50 volume, but when you balayage, it pretty much cuts it in half, so it comes down to about a 25 vol. I love this product. I love how dry it is, and how well it doesn't like transfer. You guys know that on my channel, if you follow me pretty well, you know I love my Wella Free Lights. I'm obsessed with the Wella Free Lights, but unfortunately, the more that I use the Tang Balayage Lightener, the more I'm kind of like I just go towards that a little bit more. Just because of the consistency. I think that the Wella Free Lights does give me a little bit more of a lift, but it does not give me that beautiful consistency. Sometimes I will get some splotchiness or blotchiness or whatever with the Wella Free Lights, because it says that it's a clay-based lightener, which I believe it is, but it doesn't give me as hard of a cast. So when you do lay the hair on top down, it like transfers. So unfortunately, that's not a huge like killer for me for the Wella Free Lights. I still use it, but I see myself reaching for the Tang a lot more. Not just because I'm obsessed with him, but it's because, you know, I like to use a little bit of everything, and the Tang one is just killing it for me. I love it. So after I let her process for about 35 to 40 minutes. She was shampooed with the Fanola No Yellow shampoo, and also toned with a 7.1 in Fanola with their 3.5 vol. I'm obsessed with them. It's so good. I just love everything about it. The pictures do look a little warm once you see it later, but unfortunately it just doesn't transfer well over on camera, which sucks, but I'd rather not do a filter. I'd rather let you guys see what it actually looks like on camera. It looks a little warm, but I still love it. So obviously I am balayaging with the best brushes in the world. They are the Pravana brushes. They are amazing for balayage. I used to use this tiny little brush, and I was obsessed with it. It was my go-to balayage brush. But once I used the Pravana brushes, it just completely changed the game for me. These brushes are so good, and they're actually pretty big, which is funny because Tang was using it, and I'm like, how does he use this gigantic brush? And it just works so well. So I'm so glad I switched over to the Pravana brushes. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. I'm obsessed with the way it turned out. So I will write everything that I use, but I wanted to show you guys how well it blended. So you turn that way. Charge battery pack. So this side is super blended. This is what it looks like curled, and then turn the other way. This is what it looks like straight. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll put everything in the link below. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'm trying to do this fast because the almost out of battery.
Subscribe, he's awesome.
And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!